Inside the walls of Tideland's Georgetown Memorial Hospital this week is a love story. It's a love story that began more than 5 decades ago. Linda and Wayne Ackerman of Andrews have been married more than 52 years. On New Year's Eve, Linda Ackerman was admitted to the hospital for surgery preparation. Well, that same day, while he was by his wife's side, Wayne Ackerman got ill and had to be admitted as well. However, he refused to be admitted unless he was able to have a room adjacent to his wife. Fortunately, on the second floor of the hospital, there were 2 rooms available next to each other. On Thursday, we talked with Mr. Ackerman and his 2 daughters, Jeannie Ackerman and Waynette Morris, about the bond the couple shares.
My parents has been married. September was 52 years, and I've never known my parents to ever fight and ever go to bed mad at each other in the 52 years that I've known them.
It just helped me bring that on to my own family, to teach them to say goodnight every night before you leave, and just the love that they have is remarkable.
And I'll ask a cliche question, what's the secret?
I do whatever she wants and she does whatever I want. We equal partners in everything.
As our conversation with Mr. Ackerman and his 2 daughters continued, we talked about what happened inside the hospital this week.
Well, it's all, I think God kind of laid it all out. My mom was coming in for testing, and my dad had been sick, and we kept telling him to go to the doctor, and he's not one to go to a doctor. So we got in the ER. I noticed he wasn't feeling well, and I stepped to the nurse's desk to ask them to let's get him admitted in as well. By the time we got back, he had done passed out, and my mom was really upset and stuff, and she couldn't see him, and he couldn't see her, and they wanted to admit both of them, and he said he wouldn't be admitted not unless he could be in the room right beside her. If not, he just was not going to be admitted. He would refuse, so because he had to be beside her.
Now, Mr. Wayne, tell me about this. I mean, you were sick, but you said, I'm not going to stay unless I can be right beside her. Why was that?
Because they wouldn't put me in the room with
her. So you luckily, there was a room open right beside her, I guess.
Yeah, and I did request to be put in the room with her.
And they said, can't do that here?
They used to do it back in the old days, they said, but not now. Yes. My parents aren't really technology. They don't do a lot of technology, and we were trying to think of a way that they could see each other. And the guys were in the room with my dad, and the girls were in the room with my mom. And you know how guys talk, and they said, "Well, we can drill a hole." My husband said, "We can go get my drill and put a hole in the wall. Maybe he can peek through." And my nephew said, "Well, why don't we FaceTime them?" So one went in the room with my mom, and I stayed in the room with my dad, and we got the FaceTime call up, and when they could see each other for the first time since my dad passed out in the ER, it was quite remarkable. They both were crying and repeating how much they loved each other and stuff, and to take care of each other, and they were in a room side by side. So it was really sweet and touching. Made some of the guys run out the room. They were crying. They got upset seeing them upset. But it's just such a sweet love that you don't see much of that anymore.
What is it about her that's so special? I mean, that you do not want to leave her side for 1 second. I mean, why is she so special to you?
She looks out for me, and I look out for her.
What would you have done if there had not been a room next to her?
I just wouldn't have been admitted. I'd have stayed in the room with her, sitting in a chair.
It's hard for me to have a relationship because I can't find one as perfect as theirs.
And what do you want people to take out of this story?
Work together, love each other at all times, through the good, the bad. Of course, in your 52 years of marriage, you're going to have ups and downs, but it's what you do during those times that matter. You stay together, you work together, you help each other out, and always show the love, especially to your children, so they can carry that love on, and just be good to each other. That's the main thing, and that's what they've done. They've been good to each other.
What you want to say to your wife?
That I love her very much. That's it.